It's not uncommon in healthcare to have an employee stay in the same role for a period of years. That's why many of the leaders I work with eventually confront the challenge of how to handle annual reviews and merit increases for an employee who is at the top of the pay scale for their position. This very question was submitted by one of our viewers, and that's why, in this episode of Your Practice Ain't Perfect, I'll give you options for when maxed out employees say, "Where's my raise?" Don't go anywhere. Hey, I hope that when this video is over, if you found it useful, you will post a comment or share it on your social media profiles. And don't forget to visit joemull.com to subscribe and get new episodes of Your Practice Ain't Perfect delivered right to your inbox. Now, let's dive in. Patti writes in with this question. We have staff that have surpassed any pay structure due to their long years of service. They are all complaining about how they haven't gotten a raise or bonus in 5 years. Any suggestions for how to handle those employees that are complaining about not receiving a raise? Yes, give them a raise. Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, I'm just kidding. But not about the raise part, actually. These folks haven't been given a raise or a bonus of any kind in 5 years, and you want them to stop complaining? From where I stand, it looks like you're trying to solve the wrong problem. There's a lot of research in employee engagement and workplace motivation that tells us clearly that for employees to be invested and engaged, they have to believe their pay and benefits are fair and adequate. When that's not happening, it increases disengagement and crushes morale. Look, I get that many places can't give raises every year, but no movement for half a decade fails to meet this foundational condition, one that employees must experience if you want them to care and try and give their all. We also know that if you want an engaged, motivated workforce, your employees must believe they have opportunities to grow and advance in their role, and that includes growing their paycheck. Whether you like it or not, an employee's compensation is a signal to them from their employer of their value to the organization. When employees continue to contribute, but pay never moves, you are creating conditions that lead to a frustrated team who does the minimum and feels unappreciated. If things stay the same, in the long run, people are going to either stay and gripe or get fed up and leave. If they stay, your current problem only gets worse. If they leave, the irony is you'll probably end up spending more on resources to replace that person than it would have taken to keep them. In either case, both outcomes are problematic for your practice and your patients. So what are your options? Begin working on finding some way to monetarily overcome the restrictions of your pay structure. Consider promoting or reclassifying some employees, adding a higher level of classification, think medical assistant 1 to medical assistant 2. Or consider creating a legacy bonus that pays out as a lump sum or throughout the year to at least account for cost of living increases or act as a vehicle to administer a merit increase. If none of those things are possible, there is nothing you can do to eliminate your employees' gripes, which are, quite frankly, legitimate. I could be wrong, but I'd bet that in the situation Patti described, the provider's compensation hasn't stayed the same for 5 years. Remember, pay and benefits don't increase motivation, but when employees perceive their compensation as unfair or inadequate, it does increase disengagement. Now it's your turn. How have you overcome this dilemma? Post a comment in the box below and share any innovative solutions that have been implemented where you work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.